Now we're looking at our try it. Very similar, but suppose that the volume of water in the rain barrel decreases by 4 and 5/8 gallons in 4 minutes. What will be the change in volume of water after 1 minute? So again, we're looking at 4 and 5/8. I don't know why that keeps happening today. 4 and 5/8 divided by 4. This will give us our unit rate or our rate of change in 1 minute. So we've got to convert these to things that we can calculate a little bit easier. We could estimate this. So it's going to be a little bit over 1 whole. And looking at the fifth, it's going to be a little bit larger than 1 and 1/8 because we can use 4 of the eighths and have 1/8 that we still need to divide by 4. So let's turn these into improper fractions and turn this into a fraction so we can do our dividing by fractions, our keep, change, flip. So 8 times 4 is 32. 32 plus 5 is 37, and that's all over 8. And then we're going to change the division to multiply, and then that's going to be, it would have been the fraction 4 over 1. We're going to change it to 1 over 4. So we're going to get 37 over 32. And now we could do our long division. Here's our 37. Here's 32. How many 32s go into 3? 0. How many 32s go into 37? 1. So 1 times 32 is 32. That's going to be 5. I could carry a decimal. I could just say that, hey, that's 1 with a remainder of 5. So that would be 1 and 5/32. Or I could go ahead and find out what would that equal. And I don't think we're going to get a clean number, but eventually we can stop and say it's about. But we'd bring down a 0 and say how many 32s go into 50? 1. And then we would take 32, we'd minus that, we'd get 18, and we can bring it down. And then we'd say how many 32s go into 18? 5. And then we'd have, and we could see this isn't going to be very clean, but it's going to be, let's see, it would be 160. So sorry, I brought down that 0. Then we'd have 20. But it's around 1.15, or it's 1 and 5/32. Okay, now we're looking at the convince me question. So again, that's every minute. That's how much comes out. So how are reciprocals used in a division with rational numbers? Well, the reciprocal is part of that keep, change, flip, right? So we've got 4 over 1 and we've turned it to 1 over 4. That is the reciprocal piece of it. So that's how we're able to divide our fractions by hand, is understanding that rule. And that video we did the other day, that kind of broke it down a little bit further. But I'm sure you can find other ways to look at that too. But that's the general rule that will always work. When you have two fractions being divided, you can keep the original, change it from division to multiply, and find the reciprocal of the second fraction.